worst year ever. But let's see, 2012 was a very difficult year for me as I had to, I experienced for the very first time what my therapist and psychiatrist called clinical depression. They put me on those other medications, and it took me about a month for me to quit them because I hated it, hated the feeling and all that. And it took about, I had to count, it took about maybe 2 or 3 months to finally feel a little bit more of myself again, and even then I still haven't really felt like the original me. So in August of 2012, I wrote something called It's Really Difficult. And I'm a person that has a really hard time letting go of things, so of course all my old writing, I have all of it, it's festering somewhere in my drawer telling me, hey, you should probably burn me, but can't do it. So I always go back and read certain things and remember what it feels like, and this is just one of those things that I can't really forget. So what I wrote is called It's Really Difficult. It's really difficult for me, maybe. Maybe I'm just that odd cookie out. Maybe I put my heart too far into everything I've ever had passion for. Is there such thing as too much passion? Maybe there is if what you're giving passion to can return it but decides not to. Did I fall too hard for that bond? I mean, it was everything I needed at the time. Perhaps my needs changed. Maybe it was all my fault. But I don't want to go into the blame game. That's just guilt being placed on the table out of desperation. But allow me to be honest, no intentions to guilt, no intentions to make sad, no intentions to ask for sympathy. I don't want sympathy. I just want understanding. I just want for someone to read this and go, oh, okay, that is what she's feeling. I don't want any other reaction. I just want it to be clear. This is how I feel, this is how I see myself, and this is how I am. I am sad. I miss my best friend, but I only miss her because I'm jealous. I've assumed and misinterpreted others' relationships because I happen to be, because I am a pessimist. I am lazy, madly ashamed of it. I procrastinate and it gets me in trouble, but I don't really try to change. I mean, I do, but I don't stick to it. My negative way of thinking really gets in the way. I criticize myself and worry that everyone else is judging me as harshly, if not more than how harsh I am with myself. I worry what other people think of me, so I sit up and do everything in my power to make myself good enough for others. I think that the couple of times I've been selfish, really did something for myself, played the biggest roles in my loneliness. I complain, obviously. I want people's attention, but I'm never really sure why, because I hate sympathy, it never feels genuine. I do and say things to receive attention, obviously. I don't like receiving that attention. I'm a contradiction. I'll tell myself that I tried, but I'll disprove any of my attempts faster than I can believe that I did actually try. Trying or typing this almost makes me feel uncomfortable, but I've been holding stuff back for the longest because, well, I don't know. When people constantly ask me, what's wrong with you? Why don't you just feel happy? I can never answer those questions because I've been asking myself the same question since 8th grade. I hope she reads this, but I know she won't. I only want answers from him, but I'll never get them. I fish for compliments and then take the opportunity to disprove them. Please don't ever fall for this. I fear that if I type anymore, you'll probably know me too well. As much as I want people to know the real me deep down, I avoid being open because I know that I trust too easily and that if the advantage is there, people will take it. I'll cry about this later, but won't tell anyone. I really, truly hate that I cry, and a lot more than you think. Feeling the way I do is really difficult for me because I can't fully explain it to anyone. Because I can name a few sources of my sadness, but even afterwards I feel like I'm just complaining and that I need to just hush. What I will never understand is this. Why do I feel so incapable of doing a lot of things that I know I need to do, that I know I should be doing? And why do I know so much and do so little? These are only questions I dare not ask out loud because they have answers that can potentially fix me. Yeah, I think I'm broken, and I don't want to hear, things will be okay. I don't want to hear, oh, you're beautiful. At least I don't think I want to hear anything. Because everything is either just a thing to say when we're all speechless or advice that we can't take ourselves.